I bought my ticket for the long way round. 2 bottles of whiskey for the way. And I sure would like some sweet company. I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say? Hey, that song got me through the week. I found that during all my hard times this week when I was out walking, I would sing that song in my head. I think it's called Cups. But welcome to my vlog. I wanted to share that with you. It was a difficult week this week, and I'm proud that I made it through. Today is Sunday, Father's Day, and I'm about to rewind you back to Monday. The next clip you'll see is my Monday morning. And this week I did something a little different. I often talk about, I wake up in the morning and I'm out with my dog, and on the emotional ladder I'm about a 3. But I wake up often at a 0, and I often don't show that. So this week I made a little note to myself to turn on the camera a little earlier when I'm first getting up and I'm at a 0 and working my way up from there. But I did a lot of things that I'm proud of this week, and I had to work my way up from a 0 several times this week fairly quickly, and it was very difficult. But I used my friends and my support and my coping skills and the things that I know work for me, and it helped me get through this week. And so today, I made it through a successful week, and I got all the things done that I needed to get done somehow. And I'm gonna enjoy a Father's Day with my son. So, all ended well. And now I'm gonna rewind you back to Monday morning, and we'll see you from there. Thanks, make sure to like and subscribe, and that's it, bye. Hey buddy. Good morning, it's Monday, happy Monday. I had a late week this week putting up my vlog. It's Monday morning and I'm just putting my vlog up on YouTube for last week because I kind of stretched the vlog for the week and let it go on the weekend, and I just took my time. Today I woke up very sore, but I'm working through it okay. Not too much anxiety today. A little bit. I have my general anxiety that I just wake up with that tells me, hey, go back to bed, and it gives me lots of reasons to not do today, and they're not welcome thoughts. So I get up and kind of get moving in spite of them, and my mood gets a little better. My dog really helps me with my mood too. So, are you all done with your business? No? So as I do every morning, I come out here, feed my dog, take her out, and then I'm gonna go up and do some coffee and comedy and try to get my brain into a mindset that's more comedic. And it's just a little shift where my brain is very dramatic right now when I wake up, kind of sensitive and dramatic. But if I watch some comedy, I don't always laugh, but it changes my perspective and my mindset to a more lighthearted mood, and I don't take everything so seriously. So I'm gonna go do some coffee and comedy and start the day. Hello, so did the shower with medication. I did my muscle music group where I got to co-regulate with people and check in with myself. And then we had a meeting about things we do to cope, both positive and negative, and just talking about them and erasing any shame about things that we might do that are negative. For me, I have an issue with nicotine that I've been trying to lick. And so now I'm out for a walk, and I'm going to pick up some doggy supplies, because my dog has these things on her elbows where she often rests, and they've developed scabs, so we get some ointment and some wraps for those. So she'll be feeling better. And I'm just enjoying the sun and enjoying some good tunes, kind of walking the hip and back pain out of me. And my pain level is feeling pretty good. I'm a nice low too. So I'll check in later. So, I forget where I last left off, but I went for a long walk today. Got some supplies for the dog. I came home. I wrapped up my dog's leg where she kind of had a sore, and put some ointment on it. And then I was exhausted from the walk. I was sweating. It's really hot out, and my hip and my back were hurting. So I laid down for an hour. Now I'm up and listening to Critical Role in my ear, the latest episode, and then I'm just cleaning up around the apartment, doing this and that, little bits and pieces, and kind of, I have a lot of things that are not where they're supposed to be. So I just kind of walk around and I grab this and I put it over there, and it's almost like playing into my ADD. It makes me feel good to just aimlessly, oh, what's over here? Okay, do this, and I put this over here. Halfway over there, I get to this. Oh, this is there. And I slowly work my way all around the apartment several times. And, after like a half hour, the whole place is clean. And I get to listen to the show and, just kind of relax into my ADD and just let it kind of go with the flow for a little bit. That's what I'm doing now, and I don't know what this evening is going to hold. I often itch to change around my room and how things are set up, so I'm thinking about that. Hello, it's like 11:30 at night, which is pretty late for me. Normally I try to go to bed around 9 or so, but I've just had a burst of energy this evening. And while my dog is snoring away, I've been doing laundry and just cleaning up here and there, and watching my show, and I'm just not tired. So I'm probably gonna crash here once my last load of laundry is done, but I'm staying up late tonight, and I'll still get up early tomorrow. I just get up early anyway, so I'm in that routine. But my mood is good, and I'm not in pain, and that's why I like being up, because hey, I'm in a good mood. I did all my work for the day. I worked my way up the ladder, and I'm feeling good. I'm not in pain. I don't want to go to sleep. I want to enjoy it a little bit, and rather than go to sleep and wake up and have to work up the ladder again, I want to enjoy some time up here while I'm on the ladder. So that's what I'm doing, but I'm gonna head to bed soon. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I thought I'd make a video of right when I get up in the morning. And last night was a very difficult night for both me and the dog. We just couldn't get comfortable, we couldn't get to sleep. So I only got a couple hours, and the dog is snoring. My mood is very low, and I wake up and kind of like, a new day. And it just feels overwhelming having to complete another day. So I wake up, especially when I haven't had really much sleep, I wake up pretty confused and negative. But what I'm gonna do is what I do every morning, which is my coffee and comedy. And to wake myself up, I got my coffee brewing, and I'm gonna put on something that might make me laugh and will hopefully change my mindset to something more hopeful, where I want to complete today and look forward to today. So my mind's not there yet, but hopefully next time I check in, I'll be doing a little better. Good morning. Again, it is had some coffee comedy time, and then my dog woke up and said, "Feed me." So, and take me outside. So I've had some coffee, and I wasn't watching comedy though. I was watching the news, and that's not really funny. But hey, get over there. You go do your business. Go poop. Go ahead. I think I have a pretty busy day today. Some meetings and stuff. And go ahead. She doesn't like it when it's all wet and rainy out here. So yeah, I got my coffee comedy. My mood is getting up to up out of zero. Starting to feel the anxiety of the day, which is where I'm working up from zero up to fight, freeze, or flight. And that's a hard thing to work through every day, but my routine does it pretty well. And my dog's just waiting for me because she wants to go in. All right, we'll go in. So I'm gonna continue my coffee and comedy for a little while longer, and then start to get ready for the day. So my coffee and comedy is going good. I'm actually laughing, and Critical Role here is making me laugh, and I'm having a fun time. So my mood is increasing, and my physical pain is starting to lessen. And this is a nice feeling because I'm laughing and I'm having a little good time, and the stresses of the day have not entered my head yet. So pretty soon, I'm feeling good, I'm laughing, and then I'll get ready, to take a shower and stuff, and I'll start to fall down the ladder again, because I'll start thinking about the stresses of the day, which are not really in my head right now. I have meetings and doctor's appointments to schedule and things like that. And I'm just not really thinking about them yet. I'm just trying to turn my brain. It's very, metaphorically, I guess, my brain is very stiff and non-pliable in the morning. And the comedy kind of makes my brain thoughts more pliable and more easy to deal with and work with. So it's nice. I'll sit here and watch an hour or two and not laugh at all some mornings, but it will still change my perspective. But this morning I seem to be laughing a little bit, so it's kind of nice. Hello. So I'm out for a walk. I have an hour before my first meeting, and I don't want to go for a walk. It was funny as I went, took my meds, took a shower, and as I was taking a shower, I was like, I really need to go for a walk. It's like, I do not want to go for a walk. And my brain was saying, you don't need to go for a walk. What's it going to do for you? You're going to go out, you're going to walk around the block, you're going to come back, you're going to feel the same way. And it was trying to I'm going to stop because there's a truck over there that's going to be loud. So my brain was trying to have this argument with me, and it tries to have that argument just about every morning about what's the point of going for a walk, because you're going to go out, you're going to walk around the block, and you're going to come back, and everything's going to be the same. And I realized my brain doing this to me, thinking negatively, and I imagined a stop sign, and I thought, wow, brain, you must really think that I'm stupid because walking is like the thing that I do for coping, and I don't know why it works, but it works, and I do it every day. I usually don't want to go for a walk, but to try to say that it's not going to do anything for me, telling myself that almost made me laugh. It sounded so silly because I do it every day, and the evidence is there daily that walking helps me. So, yeah, my brain. I was in the shower. My brain was like, "You don't need to go for a walk," and but I did anyways. Put my walking shoes on, and it's really actually nice out. I don't know if you can see, but it's all foggy um, and it's almost quiet except for the random person here and there. So my brain, tells me most mornings, don't go for a walk. You don't need to. Blah 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 blah. And the thing that I try to do, and I'm not always successful, is I try to just go on the walk, even though I don't think there's a point to it at the time, my perspective prior. And sometimes I go for a walk and I get back and I feel like shit, and it doesn't work. But usually I come back feeling better in some sort of way than when I left. And it also gives me time to talk now. This is not something I used to do, was walk down the street talking to myself. So I'm getting to talk a little bit, but I work out in my head, what's going on in my head with a nice quiet walk. So I think I'm starting to blabber on about walks. I think most people find walks helpful. I usually do them twice a day, morning and then sunset. But okay, I'm going to take this walk, and then I have 2 meetings. Today is YouTube Tuesday, where I do a lot of YouTube work and auditing my channel and meetings and classes and things like that. So I look forward to it. My pain level is kind of high. It's like a 7. But I'm hoping that I'm going to walk some of it out. And my mood is, it's about a 7. I got some anxiety and some sadness too, but mostly I'm feeling pretty safe and social and ready to move forward in the day. Hey, so I'm back. I had a meeting with a friend about YouTube, and that went really well. I've been having a difficult day today. I have to make an appointment for my dog to see the vet, and my dog is very old, and she's about 14, and she's at end of life, and I've been having a lot of end of life plans going through my head about what to do, and it's been very depressing, and very hard to think of life without her. And I know I need to make a doctor appointment, and I'm just afraid that if I bring her into the doctor, I'm not going to bring her home. And that's hard to think about. So it's been a difficult morning with that on my mind. I'm about to go into my muscle music group, and I'll get to regulate and check in with people there. And then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet today. I often figure that out during the group and stuff. So we'll see. Probably take it easy. All right. Hi. So I went through my muscle music group, and my hard time just got harder, and I was texting with people, and instead of being really part of the group, I was making vet appointments and stuff because I just couldn't get the thought out of my head about my dog and her health. So I managed to set a vet appointment for Saturday, and my son's going to take us, and he was being super supportive, and I told him I was having a hard time and I was crying, and he was being very very nice and supportive, and I love him. He's a great kid. But I did, break down and shed some tears, and I'm just very scared about bringing her in, And I had a dog a long time ago, Aspen. She was a husky greyhound shepherd mix, and I only had her for 4 years. But she was old, and I brought her in and didn't end up coming home with her because she was sick, and that was hard for me. Okami here I've been with for 10 years, and we've been through a lot of things together. We've been through shelters and sleeping on people's couches and going through really difficult times, and I use her really to regulate a lot throughout the day, and to regulate my mood. And we were just very close. And so I know she's old, so I have a lot of nervousness and scared about bringing her into the doctor. My son gave me the better perspective that, she's overweight, but other than that, I keep her very healthy. And so there's probably nothing to worry about, which actually makes me feel a little better. Knowing that, because I know my perspective is skewed, getting other people's perspective means a lot to me. If other people say, hey, don't worry, things are gonna be okay, I will listen, because I know my perspective is not always grounded in reality. Sometimes it's grounded in trauma. And so yeah. My plan for the day is I need to regulate, because I'm not regulated. My mood is up and down, and instead of climbing up the ladder, I'm playing the game of chutes and ladders. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do today. I think I still have more tears to get out, and I don't really want to do that in public. And but I do want to get out of the house for a few hours today. I was thinking of walking around Salem, and maybe I could bring you all along, and that would distract my mind and put me on right now I'm on a hard track, where I'm having trouble thinking about anything except this gal right here. So I need to change my track and just change the focus of the day. And so I think a trip to Salem, or maybe something here in Beverly, might be just what the doctor ordered. Hey, I decided to go out for a walk. My goal was to go to Salem and go look at thrift stores and look for some new pants, because my pants have holes in them. But I'm starting with a thrift store that's nearby. And then if they don't have anything, then I'll see if I have the energy to go the next town over and take the train. But this is the most that I can really do now, and I think it will be a good distraction to walk around. So they didn't have anything at the thrift store, so I decided I was gonna get something to eat, so I came to this place called Crave, and it looks really good, so I'm excited about that. And I haven't thought any further about where I'm going after this. If I'll go to Salem, or either way, I'm gonna take the food back home, eat it, spend a little time with the dog, and then go from there. So I went to this place called Crave and got what I thought it was a salad place, so I kind of never went in there. And I went in, and they do breakfast bowls and breakfast sandwiches, and so I got a really good breakfast bowl, and it's got eggs and potatoes and sausage and all sorts of yummy stuff. So I'm gonna relax and eat, let my body try to feel better for a little bit, and then think about doing something creative maybe. Stay here with the dog and do something creative. Hello, I'm out for a bit of a walk. That food that I got from Crave was delicious. Really hit the spot. And then after I ate, I laid down with the dog and just hung out with her for a good hour or so. When she woke up while I was eating, came over and sat next to me while I ate. and then laid down back in the bed. So I laid down with her and she went back to sleep. And that made me feel good to just lay there, and it helps me regulate my mood. I'm pretty sore, so I'm up and walking. And I came up with a plan for tonight. My plan, I was looking around to see, like I wanted to go see a movie and eat some popcorn, and I thought, because I was thinking if I could do something really cool today, what would I do? And I haven't been to a movie in forever. And then I was thinking, well, the only movie I want to see is the Dungeons and Dragons movie, Honor Among Thieves. And that's all I really know about. I don't keep up with movies. But I've wanted to see that, but it's not playing in theaters anymore. So I'm going to rent it. And I'm going to get some popcorn and some snacks and have a nice toasty night at home and sit in bed with the dog and get crumbs everywhere. No, not really. But enjoy the movie that I've been wanting to see. And so I'm out for a walk, and I'm gonna walk to the store to get snacks for that tonight, and some other supplies that I need. So yeah, that's my plan. Is I did get some work done and some emails sent and had some meetings. So I did have some productivity time today. So the rest of the day, yeah, I'm just looking forward to watching that movie. I haven't watched movies in a while, so it'll be fun. Hello. So I spent some time with my neighbor and spent some time with my dog, and now I'm making popcorn, and I have my Dungeons and Dragons movie rented. So, and I got some sherbet ice cream, rainbow sherbet ice cream. So I'm gonna go and enjoy a movie, which I haven't watched a movie in a long time. So this should be fun, and it's about something that I like, Dungeons and Dragons. So, and my dog wants attention too, but I'm gonna end this because all you're gonna hear is popping. Happy Wednesday, it's Wednesday morning, and I got to sleep in a little later today, but I'm not doing so well this morning. I just kind of woke up because a neighbor knocked on the door, and I'm in a lot of pain, and which I think I can manage, but my brain is on fire, and my inner dialogues are yelling and screaming, and it's very distracting, and yeah, I would love to crawl back into the bed and sleep with that dog right there. But I'm not really functioning awake yet, so I'm gonna do some coffee and comedy and feed the dog and try to settle down a bit. Okay, so I'm taking my dog out so she can do her business. Still overwhelmed because it's only been a moment. You go do your business, buddy? Go ahead. He's a good dog. Go ahead. Yeah, I feel like I'm overwhelmed with anxiety. I don't know what I'm anxious about. I feel like I just should be anxious. And my brain is very loud. It's almost like it's just someone going, ah, it's yelling in my ears. It's a tough morning, but I'm gonna try to do it anyways. Y'all done, Okami? Alright, time for coffee and comedy. Get the day started. Hey, well, I've been doing my coffee and comedy, watching my Critical Role. I've had some neighbors stop by who need milk and sugar and different things, which has been fun for Okami to have visitors at the door. My pain level has gone down a bit now that I've been sitting and relaxing. And I'm getting ready to take my meds and take a shower. I still have, my meetings aren't until later today. So I can kind of take my time and there's no need for me to rush. My brain wants to rush. My brain is still pretty loud. And I'm having a little problem just getting my thoughts in order and getting my thoughts into words, obviously. So I'm gonna go take my meds, start the shower, get that ready, and take it from there. I still have some time to work on me, and I'd say on the latter, I started at 0, and I don't really know where I am. I have a lot of anxiety, but it feels like general anxiety, and I have a lot of worry. I feel like something bad's gonna happen today. I don't know why. There's no reason for me to think that. I just have that general feeling. But I think I can work through that. And so I'm gonna take my meds, take a shower, and start working through my day. So I've taken my shower, and I'm gonna let some sunlight into the apartment to kind of increase my energy level. I'm feeling much better physically. My aches and pains have gone down a bit. I think because some of it was the shower, but I think some of it is just because I've been letting my body rest. I got some good sleep last night, which I haven't been getting lately. And I opened the windows, changed the atmosphere of the room so it's not a nighttime atmosphere. It's a daytime. It keeps my energy level up a bit. I'm gonna go check in on my neighbor, see how he's doing, have a cup of coffee with him, and then I'm gonna come do some work, send some emails, and I have this show this weekend where I'm gonna be playing 3 hours of instrumental guitar. So I need to prep what I'm gonna be playing, because that's a long time to just stand there and play guitar. So I need to have quite a list of songs that I can go through that are appropriate for instrumental. That's kind of my work priority of the day, is to get that playlist done. Okay, next step. Oh, and I just have this feeling, I think a lot of my anxiety, I have this feeling that I'm forgetting something important, that I'm blind to something that I'm not looking at that I should be looking at. And I don't know what it is, and it's kind of driving me nuts a little bit. I just feel like I'm forgetting to look at something that I'm supposed to be looking at. That'll often come during times when I'm doing something that my brain that frees up my brain, like cleaning the apartment, listening to music, and then all of a sudden I go, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be looking at, during those kind of mundane activities. So, all right, off we go. Hello, I got my shopping cart here, and I'm walking slowly to the food bank to go see what I can get. I did some laying down with the dog, and that was really good. Then I got up and did some email work and some organizing of my projects work. Now my energy level was starting to go down again, and the pain level was going up. So I wanted to get to the food bank today, and then from there, my energy level is going down. So I might take some Tylenol, take a hot shower, and kind of reset myself, or something. Hey, so it is Wednesday evening, and I had the lasagna for dinner, which was really good, and so I got to cook that and eat that. It's awesome. And now there's a storm going on, and it's scaring Okami, the dog, so I'm gonna spend the evening just kind of hanging out with her, comforting her, maybe put on a movie or something and just watch it, and keep her settled because storms get her scared. But that should be a nice relaxing evening for me. We got some lightning and thunder and stuff from coming off the ocean, so we're just gonna hunker down and chill out. And I'll see you tomorrow morning, which will be Thursday morning. My pain level has gone down dramatically, and my mood is kind of like, it's okay because I feel like the day is over and I can relax. Hello, happy Thursday. I just took the dog out. Often I say that outside, but there was people outside, and so I didn't want to vlog then. But it's Thursday. I woke up with a surprise this morning. I thought I'm doing a gig this weekend. I'm playing an engagement party, and I woke up to a text that made me think that it was today. And I was like, oh boy, I got to get ready for a 3-hour show. And then I realized, sorry, it's not today, and I can settle down. So what I'm gonna do is I've already fed my dog because I was up and moving, you know. And I was like, all right, I gotta get going. So now that it's not today, it's Saturday, I can relax a little bit, have some coffee and comedy, and hang out with my dog. All right. My mood is, I kind of got jolted awake, and I'm in some pain, but it's not terrible, and my mood is, it's just like, I'm not awake yet. I haven't had my coffee, so we'll see in a little bit. Hey, so I've had my coffee and comedy, did some laughing, and hung out with the dog for a while in the sun, and the sun's coming in the window. Now I'm getting ready to take my meds and take a shower. Today I'm going to be prepping for my show on Saturday, and also doing some rehearsing with my neighbor Jeff. And then I want to do some cleaning up around here. Every day there needs to be cleaned up because it only takes 15 minutes to mess this place up, but it only takes 15 minutes to clean it up too. So, but I like to take my time and listen to music and make it into a thing, you know. So, okay, meds, shower, and get moving. Often when I'm in the shower is kind of where I figure out what I'm gonna do that day, and usually the thing that needs to get done is the first thing I think of, and then I push it out of my head. And I think of other things that I can do. And today I have a couple of things that need to get done. I don't want to do them. One of them is to go into the VA told me, you know, just for my hips to go into the ER and get x-rayed there. And I dread going into the hospital. And it's about 1.5 miles away. I have to walk. I have to walk there to get my hip x-rayed. But the walk will actually make my hip feel better, so I could probably find a ride from someone, but I'm just gonna walk it. It's a nice sunny day. I don't want to, and I only feel 60% sure that it's gonna get done today. Just the way I'm feeling. But I feel like I want to get it done before the weekend. And next week I have an appointment with an orthopedic surgeon, so, and it would just be good to, you know what's going on, why I'm having pain every day and stuff. So, but I just feel like all my energy has been sapped out of me, and rather than the shower waking me up, it kind of drained me a little bit. So I kind of need to up my energy, and I think my energy is draining because I don't want to go into the doctor. So I got to try to reverse that. Put on my socks and shoes, I won't crawl back into bed if my socks and shoes are on. And although I do want to lay down with the dog who's snoring away in the sun. I'll play some music. I'll try to get laughing again. And climb back up the ladder. I was just kind of, when I think about, it's dysregulating just to think about going into the hospital. But if I go in this morning, then I'll probably be out by this afternoon, you know, so. And back in time to do some music rehearsals. Maybe I could think of something pleasant along the way, like getting a nice cup of coffee or something to eat during the walk. I don't know. I guess you'll see pretty soon whether I made it or not. But my step right now is not get to the hospital. That's too overwhelming for me. That'll make me shut down and fall back down the ladder. My step right now is to get my shoes on, and get something in my belly, and maybe do some laughing, and prep myself for the walk, you know? Okay. So, yeah, all that comes before walking to the hospital, so I might as well do those steps and check in from there. Well, I'm on the road and headed to the hospital. I haven't been able to bring myself to eat today, so I stopped and picked up one of these muscle milks. Never had one before. It doesn't taste very good, but I'm just gonna sip it, and then maybe before I go into the ER, I can get a sandwich or something at the hospital to eat while I'm waiting. I'm really high anxiety, and but I'm also high pain. And I'm nervous that every time I go to the ER, they want to look at my heart, and they say, okay, we got to look at your heart because you're having pains and stuff. And because I'm always having pains because of my clavicle. And then they go through the whole thing of EKG and x-rays, and they say, yeah, your heart is fine. And I'm like, I'm not here for my heart. And I'm going through all the conversations in my head that I don't need to be going through. I just hope that they focus on the reason I'm coming in is just to look at my hips, see what's wrong, and get an x-ray. And I don't want to be there long. But I did bring my notebook, and so I can do some prep for Saturday's show while I'm in the waiting room. And so I got about a mile and something walk, and I'm taking it slow. And hopefully my mood will increase. My mood is in fight or flight right now. It's kind of in flight. I don't want to be doing what I'm doing right now. I don't want to be going to the hospital. I want to run back home. All right, here we go. Well, I made it here to the hospital. I got most of this muscle music down. Muscle music, muscle milk. And I'm in some pain. But I'm at the hospital. And I'm just gonna take my time. I'm not just gonna run in there. I'm just gonna slowly meander into the ER. That's all I'm looking forward to. Is just that's all I gotta do is make it into the ER. I made it. I'm in the ER and I got triaged, and now I'm gonna get something to drink and a snack or some water, and then sit in the waiting room and wait to be seen. But I did it. I got here, so I guess I can be proud of myself for that. Well, I'm leaving the hospital. I got x-rayed half hour before I got here, and then I've been sitting here for 6 hours waiting for results, and they can't give me any updates. And I'm hungry. I have to go home and feed my dog. I'm getting shaky. I don't have money to buy food here, so I'm going home. I'm very angry because I've been sitting in this chair watching lots of people go ahead of me for about 6 hours. So I'm pretty upset. There was people getting casts put on up in the waiting room, and there was I gotta go this way. And there was throw up on the floor that I was sitting right next to it for an hour, and they wouldn't come clean it up. And it was just not a good experience. Every time I've come to this hospital, actually the majority, come to this hospital, I think 6 or 7 times since the start of the year. And more than half the time I've had to leave. I've had to walk out. So I'm gonna go home. I don't know, I'll try again tomorrow. Get up and come here tomorrow. She said that they can't hold the x-rays, so I'll have to come and start all again tomorrow, which really sucks. And I'm very unhappy. So I have a long walk home. And see how it goes. So I cooled off a bit walking home. I'm still very frustrated and angry, but I'm not so like where I want to yell and scream and punch and kick. And I'm a little more relaxed, and my goal will be tomorrow to get up early and bring some supplies with me to go back to the ER and camp out until I get some word. And I don't want to do that, but I think I need to, so I'm still kind of upset and angry, and I have a lot of issues with this hospital in particular, and it's frustrating because it's the only hospital that I can get to, but even getting to it I still gotta walk 1.5 miles. And I'm thinking maybe I'll just go into Boston to the VA, because I know when I go there they get me in and out of there pretty quickly. They don't have you sit and wait for 5 hours. Might take me 2 hours to get there and 2 hours to get home, but at least I'll get seen. Good morning. It is Friday morning, 6 in the morning, and I'm going for a little walk and going to the store to get some milk. I'm in a lot of pain this morning, but I know the pain will go down. And my mood is give up. I haven't had, coffee and comedy yet, but my mood is very low because I'm in a lot of pain, and I have a lot of things that I want to get done. And I don't think I'll be able to get back to the hospital till Monday. So I'm just gonna have to kind of grin and bear it till then. But I don't know, we'll figure out the day. Also, tomorrow's Saturday. I have that 3-hour gig, and my music equipment, my sound equipment is in my neighbor's apartment. And my neighbor went to the hospital yesterday like I did, except he stayed overnight. So I'm a little stressed because he's in the hospital, my stuff is in his apartment, and I'm sure I'll get it out. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. I'm just up and anxious because it's morning. So it's a pretty nice morning. I'm gonna make some coffee, watch some comedy, feed my dog, and try to get moving in a positive note. I tend to find strength in positivity, so I'm gonna go with that this morning. So go do my coffee and comedy after this walk. Ready? Go, go, go. So, all right, well, I got my coffee made. I got my Critical Role TV show all set up to be watched. And I got the dog fed. Now she's coming out here to go poop. And as I move around a little bit, come this way, Femi. As I move around a bit, you know, my hip is getting a little better. I can move it more and stuff. So doing a little better physically. Mood. I gotta have my coffee first. Hello. I thought I would check in. I am watching, rather than comedy, I'm still watching Critical Role, but I'm watching an epic battle of Vecna, which is a 4-hour battle. So I just thought I'd watch the beginning. And it's been nice. Okami is laying here in the sun. And Okami, hey buddy, what are you doing? You're a good dog. And so I got, you know, some caffeine in me, and my outlook is looking a little better. My mood is increasing a little bit, and I'm relaxing into the day rather than stressing about it. So I have a meeting, but I have some meetings today, but they're not for a few hours. And then after my meeting, I think I'm gonna keep pretty busy with prepping for tomorrow's show. So I'm gonna try to just enjoy this morning time where nothing's being asked of me really, and I can just relax into the morning. So my mood is increasing and my pain level has gone down. I'm getting some caffeine in me, and I'm thinking about a shower and taking my meds pretty soon. All right, so I've taken my meds and taken my shower. Oh shit. And now I'm kind of bringing the sunlight in the room. Obviously the dog's already been enjoying the sunlight, but I like to open up the shades to bring the atmosphere, a little more energy in the room. And I still have a couple hours before my first meeting. So I'm just gonna clean up around here while I listen to Critical Role. My mood is, it's okay. I feel stable, but I have a lot of things that I want to get happening to make things work smoother. I have a lot of pieces that I need to fall into place, and I'm a little stressed about it. So I'm hoping that they fall into place. My brain keeps wanting to go negative, and it's telling me a lot of negative things, and I'm just trying to push it back and not feed into it. But sometimes it's hard when I'm like in the shower. I didn't have music playing, and the music usually gets me kind of in a good mood. But instead I didn't have music playing, and I kind of just got down on myself and started, my brain, I was having intrusive thoughts of negative things, and I don't want to have the negative thoughts. They just come, and they can be disturbing and sad. So from here I got like 2 hours before my first meeting, and I did a little work emailing and stuff, and working on my music for tomorrow, my set list. So I feel pretty good that I got that stuff done. I wanted to get it done yesterday, and so I got it done today. And now I'm gonna relax, probably play some guitar for a little while, and get ready for my muscle music meeting in a couple hours. You wanna be in my video with me? No, you're gonna leave. Stay, be my buddy. Yeah. So the morning, relax. You're okay. The morning's been pretty good. The hospital from yesterday called me and said that they can let the VA access my x-rays from yesterday. which means that yesterday was worth it. That I went in and got my x-rays, and even though I didn't they called and apologized and said, I'm sorry you never got seen by a doctor, but we want to let you know that your x-rays are available for the VA to to access. So I called the VA and let them know, so that's good news. I also found out that the VA wants me to enter some creative and art contests, so that'll be good too. And they want to enter in my Good Morning Psychosis video as a multimedia art project, so for veterans. And anyways, I'm about to go into my muscle music. I just want to spend some time with this doggy who's been whining for me to come lay with her. And I need to clean up this bedroom. You need to clean up the bedroom? Are you going to help me clean up the bedroom? Okay, let's get moving. We ready? Hi, so the day has been going by okay. I got some food in me. I got some rehearsal time done. And I got some work done. And some things that I was hoping would come through and happen didn't happen. So it's a little disheartening, but other than that, right now it's mid-afternoon, and I'm gonna take a break, hang out with the dog for a bit, and then go back to doing some more rehearsals. My pain level is pretty low, like a 3, and my mood is it's about a 5. I'm in a good mood, but I still have these things that I'm stressed about. So, and I did make a post today on social media about explaining how I haven't been able to make other types of content recently, music, and I just have a lot of video projects that I want to do and work on, but the way things have been recently with my physical pains and other financial stresses and things, I haven't really been able to actually make anything for YouTube, and I've been stressing about it. And so I wrote today how I'm just gonna take a break until things kind of settle down a little bit for me and get a little better, and then get back at it. And I'm still working on stuff. I'm just not making finished products of anything. More working towards the future, but without the stress of having to upload every day and things like that. So just a little break. Okay. Hello. I'm out for an afternoon stroll and going to the store. My neighborhood is so noisy today. So much construction. I spent a lot of the afternoon practicing guitar for tomorrow, and doing laundry, and listening to podcasts in my ear while I do laundry, cleaned up the apartment a bit, did dishes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go for a little walk and then go back, probably have some chili. I have some good chili ready for tonight. So yeah, that's the plan. And things are kind of falling together. Some things didn't work out, some things did. I'm not overly stressed, just a little bit stressed. All right, keep going. So the day ended up, everything kind of worked out in my favor today. Whereas I was waiting on a check and it came. And I was waiting on some sound equipment, and it turns out that the event that I'm doing tomorrow, since it's going to be raining, is going to be indoors in someone's house, and I won't need my PA, so I'll be able to play without that, which is much more freeing for me. I'm more relaxed about it, and where I don't have to worry about sound equipment and stuff. So the only thing I got going on right now is I have a lot of pain in my shoulder and chest. Because I don't know, I just did something to aggravate it, and it peaks at a 10, and then it just disappears, and then it peaks at a 10, then it disappears, and I've done everything that I can do medically, so all my doctor's stuff is good, and I'm sure by tomorrow morning I'll be feeling better. And tomorrow's show is until the afternoon, so in the evening, so I have a lot of time to rest prior to that, and hopefully I'll be able to play some guitar too. So tonight, you can see my dog over there chewing on the bone. Hey Okami. So the rest of the night, I had some chili for dinner, and I'm going to relax with my show, and rest my shoulder and my arm, and I just took a hot shower. I might take another hot shower. I don't know. I feel good when I take a hot shower, so. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed, and tomorrow will be a new day, and hopefully I'll be feeling better. So most likely my next, I'm gonna go to bed early, so most likely I'll get up pretty early tomorrow, and the next thing you'll see is me in the morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's about 7 in the morning, and I'm getting up and going for a little walk, and gonna get some coffee. But my chest is feeling better. I'm nervous that I'm gonna have pain in it though, but I'm not having any pain in it. My hip really hurts. I'm limping down the street, but that doesn't worry me too much because it tends to go away throughout the day. It's the chest and shoulder pain that would really make the day difficult. So I wanted to sleep late and let the body heal, but neighbors and stuff kept knocking on my door. So it's a rainy, dreary day today, and the engagement party that I'm going to be playing at is going to be moved indoors. So I don't have to bring my PA, I just bring myself and my guitar and get dressed up. So that should be a pretty good day. And I just got to get myself up the ladder. Right now I'm kind of low, and my body feels like I should be in the grave. But I'll go home, make my coffee. I got my coffee brewing actually. So I'll go home and do my coffee and comedy. Try to go up the ladder a little bit. Hello. So I'm having my coffee and comedy, and I kind of slipped back. I'm sliding back down to 0. Just in a lot of pain and having trouble getting up and going, and I haven't really, I don't know. I gotta get up and get my energy level up, and it's 10:30 now, and usually I'm kind of up and moving and feeling better. I got 4 hours before I'm gonna get picked up for the show tonight, and that should be enough time to work my way up the ladder. But when I'm down at a 0, I feel like I'm never gonna work my way up the ladder. It seems like an impossibility. But even my breathing is short today too. Caffeine helps with that. So I'm just gonna try to go up the ladder. Hey, it has been a difficult morning. My body is not treating me good. I'm starting to get the pain right here, which makes me nervous, and I think I just kind of threw up, and I think it was due to anxiety. I still have a while to go before I have to do anything. I'm just starting at a very low, and I want to get up to safe and social, which is an 8. I'm taking my time. It's just been a very difficult morning. Hey. So I took my meds, and I reached out to some friends because I kind of needed to vent, and that made me feel good. I haven't been laughing. Actually, the comedy, watching Critical Role, has been making me more anxious. So I'm gonna put on some music, and some calming music, and my friends told me I need to slow down. I'm getting old. And I'm getting some pain, and I'm gonna hopefully shower. I'm gonna go out to the store and get some Tylenol. I had a friend bring me some Tylenol, but they brought Tylenol PM, which I can't take. So that's the plan. If at 2 o'clock I'm feeling worse, then I'm gonna have to cancel the gig and go into the doctor. And I feel like this person who booked me for the gig is anxious that I will cancel, because they've asked me several times if I'm still good for the gig, and I keep saying yes. So I know that I feel like this person is anxious, and I don't want to cancel. But if I have to go to the doctor by 2 o'clock, because they're gonna pick me up at 3, so we got a couple hours. Take a shower, go get some Tylenol, maybe put on a lidocaine patch, and see how I'm doing. I'm also very socially anxious about it. Hello, so I got about less than an hour before they come pick me up, and I'm feeling okay. I feel very, what's the word? Sensitive, or like physically, I mean, like the smallest thing could knock me down, and that's what, because I am getting some pains here. I'm actually going to switch to this other hand, because yeah, I'm getting my pains here, which I don't like, and I know that I'm going to go do this show and I'm going to get pain. My theory is if I canceled and I stayed here, I would be sitting here and I would still be in pain. If I went there and I played guitar, I'm not going to be in more or less pain, and I can fulfill this for this person and make some money. So I'm going to do that, and it's only a few hours, so I would just be sitting here annoyed if I didn't go. So it's nice to dress up. I enjoy that, and putting on a tie. And I don't have the nicest dress clothes, but I think it'll do. My mood is okay. I'm trying to just stay positive, and so I'm having some pain right now, and then it comes in, it hits me for a second, and then it just goes away. I've been keeping, for the rest of the apartment, the shades, you might notice, have been down. We have a storm today, and it will scare my dog, so I keep the shades down. So I'll check in when I can. I'm gonna go sit down and relax until it's time to leave for the show. I'm all packed up, so I'm ready to go. And I think, taking a shower and getting changed and packing everything up kinda had to use my arm, and now I'm hurting again, so maybe I sit down and relax. And I had a bowl of cereal. Hello, I just finished my gig and it's raining, but I feel good. It was a very difficult gig for me personally. If I was feeling better, it would have been an easier gig. And it was a loud room and I didn't have amplification, so I had to stop finger picking and start strumming and singing loudly. But out here, waiting for my ride, and this is just the land of $1 million mansions. And there's just all these crazy houses and stuff. It's kind of neat. So I was just sitting here and singing to myself, and in the rain waiting for my ride. And I'm in pain. I didn't notice the pain that much when I was performing. It's when I stop performing that I get the pain. Alright, I can't wait to get home and cuddle with the dog. I bought my ticket for the long way round, the one with the prettiest of views. It's got mountains, it's got rivers, it's got sights that give you shivers, and it sure would be prettier with you. That's a song that I've been singing throughout the week. And just when all the hard times throughout the week, when I've been walking, I found that song just kind of lightened my mood a little bit in a nice, easy way. So I've been singing it a lot this week. It's called Cups, the Cups song by Anna Kendrick. Last night's, I'm very proud that I got through yesterday's show, because I was at a 0 up until a little while before the show. During the show, I was definitely in faking safe and social, masking, putting on the smile, but I was a 3, and sinking down to a 2. And I ended up playing more than 3 hours too, because I started early, and they kept offering me breaks. Go take a break, get something to eat. But I didn't feel safe and social to take a break and go eat and possibly mingle. The safest I felt was sitting there and playing the guitar. And so I just took a couple quick bathroom breaks, and I got through it. And so I was proud of myself. Today I'm feeling pretty good. When I got home, I was in a lot of pain, and I just went right to bed with the dog. And so I'm gonna finish out the week here. It feels like it was a really hard week. And when I look back, it was really, because Sunday mornings I kind of look through the rest of what I did throughout the week, and because I often don't think about the day before is erased from my mind once I wake up. So I kind of go through my week and see how I did, and I'm kind of proud of myself. I gave myself a break that I needed, and I took care of myself. I got myself to the hospital, and I worked my way up from 0 a lot this week. So I think that's something to be proud of. There's something else I was going to talk about. Today is Father's Day, and I'm going to be going it's Sunday, and I'm going to be going with my son to a barbecue, which I'm looking forward to, and seeing some of my family, which will be nice. And I appreciate you watching, and the messages that people have sent me via different social medias, wishing me a better time. I really appreciate it, and those are the things that I kind of go, oh wow, people actually watch this. Sometimes it doesn't occur to me. I feel like I'm journaling to myself, for myself, you know. And so it's nice to know that people are getting something out of this. So I feel weird doing the like and subscribe thing. If you've been watching this far, you're probably already subscribed and liked it. You know, you probably have watched this before. So I'm proud I got through the week, and I'm actually looking forward to next week. I feel like some things are going to get done, and I don't have as many stressful commitments coming up. So I feel like I'll be able to get back into my routine, which really does me good. So I'll see you next time, and thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.